What's up, family?
What up, everybody? Hey, what's up with the Ninja Turtle shirt? What's up with the Ninja Turtle shirt?
Man, Doc, see, you gotta know. I'm a 80s baby, Doc. This is what we play.
Which one's your favorite?
Mike.
I
Michelangelo.
can see that. I can see
She's
that.
pizza man. Funny and crazy, man. Them my boy now. Oh, let's do it. Oh, let's do it. Fam, we hope you do well. We hope whatever your Friday has brought, it brought you nothing but joy. Please enjoy your shirt. Yes, turtle shirt. Yeah. We with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Y'all know how it goes. My mama know what it is. Let's get started.
Montgomery's Inspiration Station, Praise 96.5 FM, WMGY. Locked in with yours truly, Crown Prince, Pastor Trey.
And Pastor Lee Bizzle.
This is Straight Church.
No chaser.
Where we keep things real, relevant,
Yeah, y'all.
and
Righteous.
So before we dive into it, man, how's your week been so far?
Man, it's been great, man. God has been good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no complaints. It's been a wonderful week.
That's good.
I know the storms have been raging, but I'm grateful that I was able to survive all of the aftermath. There's been a lot going on this week, man.
Yeah.
Like the internet is going ham about this Titanic stuff. And,
absolutely.
So there's a lot that we have a lot to give God praise for concerning our own lives.
And that whole situation.
It's a debacle.
It's just tragic, man.
Yeah, it's
and then the report that the 5 gentlemen didn't survive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the report that's floating around.
So there's a lot of different reports then.
Yeah.
Because I saw a report that said that they were good, but a few of them went to the hospital.
See, it's just a lot.
So it's just a whole bunch of conversations.
I don't know if any official news outlet has reported anything.
Got you.
And so that's what happens when you get your news from social media.
Absolutely.
You walk away with different reports.
Not gonna lie to you. And I don't even, stay on there too long.
Yeah.
Once I see something, that's what I saw.
Absolutely.
And I normally think that there are certain people that fact check before they post.
Yeah.
But
at least you would hope so.
Yeah.
It's a lot of speculation, but we shall soon find out.
We shall soon find out.
So,
man. We're definitely praying for them.
Do you think you would ever take a trip like that?
No, sir. It's not in me.
I mean, but you seem to be a very adventurous young man.
Yeah.
Risk taker.
I'm a risk taker for the Lord. And I'm very adventurous when he sends me. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think there's so many other things that I could have done with that money if it were me. But I understand, everyone's different. So
yeah.
I pray that they I don't know what's going on in the right now, but I pray that they got the opportunity to see what they might have wanted to see.
Absolutely.
And that's what I pray.
That it was at least worth it.
Yeah. In that
For the essence of them spending the money and taking that risk.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
don't know. It's a sensitive situation, but we definitely as Christians should be praying.
Absolutely.
The internet makes everything funny, but that doesn't mean we have to laugh at everything.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
And I'm goofy, but we don't have to laugh at everything.
Some stuff you be trying not to laugh at.
Yeah.
You just...
We're very
forgive me.
We're very creative. I think we're just not sensitive to timing anymore
at all.
We don't even wait till I mean, and it's like we used to even tell our people, like our fam, this like, hey, you fall, I'm gonna laugh, but I'm gonna pick you up.
Yeah, but I got to laugh.
Like I'm gonna pick you up and make sure you good, then I'll laugh. Yeah. It's like we're not sensitive to timing anymore. It's just, oh, this is funny. Well, right now it's we can't even make light of this right now. This is very serious.
But it sometimes too, it depends on who you're around.
Absolutely.
Because you can be doing your absolute best not to laugh, but it's always that one person that if y'all make eye contact at the wrong time, like when you was in school and you knew this is not time for us to be joking and laughing, and then the right person just look at you and you just
Well, you said school. Now you being nice. It happens in church.
Oh, bro.
Certain things happen. You just don't need to be sitting next to certain
Church
people.
by far may be the worst place.
Yeah. So,
It may just be oh man. Because people communicate not only through sign language and
absolutely.
through mouthing words with their lips, but their eyes. And you can tell when something goes crazy, goes awry.
Yeah.
And that person and some people just be looking at you the whole time. They be waiting on you to look in their direction.
Oh yeah. There's some people.
And I think sometimes it's even worse when you're in the pulpit and you know this is not the time.
See, that's why I don't like sitting in pulpits.
This is not.
I don't like sitting in pulpits for that reason.
Because it's like when something happens, they look directly at you. Like,
yeah, and it's bad. It's bad for. I know it's bad for me. Oh, you okay?
It's a gnat. I'm sorry.
You all right?
It's a gnat.
So
okay, but go ahead.
So I know, because I'm musically inclined, and everybody doesn't know that. But if something goes wrong musically, all eyes come towards me, and it's like I need y'all to stop. Right? I've done well to not, respond or make faces every time something happens.
So he perfected the straight face yet?
No. Perfection is something I pray I shall reach.
You have not yet attained.
Nah, Doc. I'm still remembering some of the former things. I haven't attained it yet. But how was your week, man? How was
Week's
your
been
week?
good. Can't complain, man. Week's been good.
I love it.
And just excited about what's coming up.
What's coming up?
Man, I'm going to be with my cousins.
Where you going?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Trey Stewart is on his way to New Home, Mount Meigs this Sunday, y'all.
This is gonna be very interesting.
We're gonna have some fun in the Lord. My big brother, my little big brother from another beautiful mother.
Very interesting.
Him preaching Sunday.
Very interesting.
This is gonna be good.
Very interesting.
We're gonna have Holy Ghost time in the Lord. Yes.
Hey man, this whole 8 o'clock service, like
Yeah. Jesus said, if you lean on me, Jesus said, if you lean
man, I haven't
on
done
me.
8 o'clock service since. Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be good though.
I believe it.
It's gonna be good.
I believe it.
Because the blessing of an 8 o'clock service is the people that come, they come for a word and some worship, right? Yeah. And so it's easy teaching and preaching, and your body's gonna be all right.
I believe it.
Amen.
I believe it.
Amen.
Been walking and exercising.
No.
Yeah.
Well, Reb, I need to get back to it.
Been walking from the kitchen to the bed, but nevertheless.
You're so crazy. Shout out to all our people who are on Facebook. Shout out to you. I see Mother, Sister Adrian Young. Shout out Sister Frankie Smith. Sister Sandra Ware, Sister Kiara Brown, shout out Mercy D. What it do, family? Now, so if you've had such a great week, man, and we're walking into the weekend, I think there's a conversation that we have. Lady Altania Stewart is here.
That's my baby.
I think there's a conversation that we got to have, man. We've heard it all of our lives.
Yeah.
Heard it all of our lives. It's lonely at the top.
Yeah, man.
This is good conversation because we really want to talk about why it is potentially lonely and what type of friends do leaders need.
Yeah.
There's a certain type of qualities. There's certain attributes and characteristics that leaders need in a friend.
Absolutely.
Hey, that's Sister Katina Scott, Dr. Deontay Barlow. What's up?
Barlow.
We got to make sure that we discuss this because I think there's a lot of leaders out here listening.
Yeah, man.
And if you're not leading now, I believe you're leading next.
Yeah.
If you're not leading now, I think you're leading next. And it's interesting because there's certain people and qualities of people and characteristics of people that we cannot even have around us.
Right.
And some people don't understand that it is dangerous to be connected to folk that are living out here risky.
Absolutely.
Their character got more flaws than a little bit.
Yeah, no integrity.
And they've been hollering, please be patient with me. God ain't through with me yet for a long time. And legitimately.
Did you just say for a long time?
For a long time. Come on. I mean, we got to be real about this. Some of the saints been living the same way since they've been in church. Man. And they've been in church 50, 11 years.
Ain't nothing changed.
Yeah, and wonder why. Lonely at the top. People would love to trust you while they're leaders, but it becomes very hard to do when you're not trustworthy.
That's true.
So
That's
it's
true.
interesting conversation, but I think as we get there, we just really need to empower some people to know that in spite of where you are right now, you have what it takes to be a leader, no matter what you're doing, no matter what your calling may be, no matter what your giftings may be, you have the ability to be a leader. What does it really take to be a leader, Trey?
First and foremost, I would say integrity.
I like it.
I say integrity because as a leader, you are by default automatically looked at as someone that people either aspire to be like. You're someone that people hold as a standard. You are oftentimes looked at as someone that people find hope in.
Absolutely.
That if this person has it together, then they give me hope that eventually I can get it together.
Absolutely.
So I think integrity is the main thing.
And that's pressure too, now.
It is. There's a lot of pressure because to a degree, people want somebody that they can believe in. Like oftentimes, and not just for pastors, but since we are pastors, I'll just say it in this context, that a lot of times in church, the congregation looks to their pastor as an example. Like I hear you preaching, I hear you teaching, but I need to see, like, can you model this message for me?
The application.
Yeah. And I think a lot of times congregants look to members of the clergy for that example.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing to tell people how they should live. It's something altogether different when you model for them how they should live. So integrity, being able to practice what it is that you preach. I think integrity is by far
one of the biggest attributes of a leader.
Absolutely, of a leader.
I think number 2 has to be discipline.
Got to be, yeah.
And I think that's, personally and vocationally, right?
Yeah.
That you have the ability, and I kind of shared this morning, you have the ability to say no to something you desire, so you can say yes to something that will develop you.
Yeah.
It can be strenuous, it can be sacrificial, but the reality is the difference between someone who's doing well now and someone who's not doing well is their discipline.
Yeah.
Do you have the mental fortitude to say no to what will feel good?
Yeah.
Because it ain't for your good. It requires discipline. Shouts out to y'all, fam. We see y'all coming in. Sister Elizabeth Williams, Sister Ruby Barton, Sister Katina Scott. I think, and Sister Katina Scott throws a word out there on Facebook. She says accountability.
Absolutely.
It matters. It does matter. It matters because your ability to be held accountable and your ability to be accountable speaks once again about your ability to be humble, which also speaks of your integrity, right?
It does.
The ability to do the right thing when no one's looking.
Right.
And so I think it's interesting as we talk about what it takes to be a leader, there's so many different answers.
It does. Yeah, it is.
But when we ask someone, what does it take to be a leader's friend? Most people don't know what they can say.
Yeah, to be a friend of a leader.
Yeah, that gets very, very sensitive.
Yeah.
Some would say every leader needs something different, but I beg to differ.
Yeah.
I think all leaders need some of the same things.
In a friend.
Although it might be framed in a different way.
Yeah.
And I think it's interesting.
That's good.
Yeah, man.
That's good. Because when you think about the fact that as a leader, you need somebody that you can rely on, somebody you can confide in, somebody that you can trust. And there are other qualities that we're going to dive into. But you have to, even as a leader with friends, you have to be selective on who you call your friend. Because that word friend gets tossed around so easily and haphazardly. But to be a friend, man. To be a friend.
It gets interesting there. Like when you look at it psychologically, who wants to really be called an associate?
Yeah.
So I think that's why sometimes the word friend is thrown around so loosely.
But you get, man.
You call somebody an associate, Doc.
There is a whole nother level of access you get to a person as a friend.
Absolutely.
But you have to be selective, though. And it could be levels to this friendship.
It's levels to it. It's levels to it. I preach that. I teach that. It's levels to this thing.
Yeah, man.
Like there's certain degrees that you just can't. It's some access some folk ain't gonna get.
Period. Yeah.
You might think you know Lee B. Walker Jr. You don't know Lee B. You know, you can tell folk you know of me, but you don't know me. Okay.
And I shared that at Restoration not too long ago. Just because people know about you, doesn't mean that they really know you.
Yeah, you're just taking stabs and guesses.
And people swear they know you because they know things about you.
There's only so many people that you can allow in that space.
Yeah.
I see Dr. Durham Perry of Good Ship. He says leadership is housed inside of servanthood. People don't want to know how much you know until they know how much you care.
Absolutely.
Caring carries great weight. I love it. To be a friend of a leader, it takes trust. Absolutely, it does. But what is wrong with the word associate? Psychologically, now let's deal with this psychologically. Most people can't handle being called an associate.
Oh, you're just my associate.
I ain't gonna say there's nothing wrong with it, Sister Kiera Brown, but I will say that some people psychologically cannot deal with the potential negative connotations of being called an associate.
You're an associate right there.
Yeah, but see, and that's like denied access. Some people psychologically just want you to call them friend, even if they ain't in that space. Just say, hey, this is my boy. You know, this is somebody I know. But I think when these words get thrown around, it only becomes a problem for the people who hear you say the word. It's not really a problem for the person who said it, because you know in your heart where people are.
Absolutely.
It's only for the other people that hear you say it. Then they say, oh, I thought that was your friend. Well, I mean, you know, that's when it really becomes a problem. So some people psychologically have an issue with it. JG, how you doing, brother? Reverend Jonathan Gilbert, Sister Ware, 2 Samuel 23, 3-4, New International Version. The God of Israel spoke. The Rock of Israel said to me, when one rules over people in righteousness, when he rules in the fear of God, he is like the light of morning at sunrise on a cloudless morning, like the brightness after rain that brings grass from the earth. So you ready to preach, Sister Ware. I like it, though. I love that Old Testament. You gonna make me preach that one, too. We're praying for your family, sister, mother, mama, Sonia McCall. We're praying for your family and all that they're going through in this moment. I believe God's a healer. So we're praying that he will step in and heal them even in this moment, as well as comfort the rest of the family in this moment as well. A friend wants the best for you. I think that's good. I really do. I think when we really start talking about this stuff, Pastor Trey, we have to understand, number one, that a leader is going to need some authentic people around them. Like it's one of the biggest things. I need somebody to throw that in the chat on Facebook so somebody can get it. Leaders need authentic people around them. Can't deal with fake and phony people. You can't. It's hard as a leader to deal with people who are smiling in your face on Sunday, but Sunday afternoon they got everything to say about what you're not doing and what you did right. Like leaders need authentic people as friends. We can't deal with people who can deal with Pastor Walker but can't deal with Lee B. Walker Jr. We need people who are serious about it. Yeah, you love Pastor Trey, but can you deal with Trey Stewart? Excuse me, Trey E. Stewart. Amen. Like,
leave that alone. Leave that alone.
Can you? And look, but this is the thing. What really makes a person authentic versus people who are not authentic with us?
I think what makes a person authentic with us is them being willing to be honest about us and have those hard conversations and not talk to other people about what they're going to talk about with us. Like this ain't time for a pregame.
So you're saying someone who can deal with you with no motives. So you don't want nothing from me.
Nothing.
But you want to be and pull out the rest or the best out of me. I like that.
So it's those people who are willing to take the time out to not even necessarily just pull you aside, but to say, hey, I see what you're doing. I love what you're doing, but try it like this.
I like that.
You understand what I'm saying?
I can deal with that. I think suggestions are good when they're welcome.
Yeah.
When they're welcome.
Yeah.
I said it again, when they're welcome.
But I think it has to be someone who has earned your respect.
And let's be honest.
Someone who you know is credible.
Well, we need truth and honesty. I'm with y'all on Facebook. It means telling the truth even when it hurts and hold you accountable. I love that definition, but let me be honest about this.
Mm-hmm.
We live in a society where everybody thinks that their opinion matters so much.
Yeah.
And so what gets scary in our realm
mm-hmm.
of leadership in the year of our Lord 2023
absolutely
is that there are a lot of people parading about thinking that life is Facebook
mm-hmm.
and everything they say is notable or necessary to be shared.
Right.
And then coming off as authentic because you really are doing it because you want your agenda to be top priority. That's the scary part about it. See, when I'm dealing with authentic people, I ain't even talking about what you say. I'm talking about what you do.
Yeah.
Why? Because what you do matters more to me than what you say.
Yeah. I'm looking at the why.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Yeah.
Because some people only latch onto you because of the platform
mm-hmm.
that God has placed you.
Absolutely.
And they feel like their connection and association with you
mm-hmm.
will ingratiate them to that platform.
So point. Here it is.
Mm-hmm.
Nail on the head. We're in this Daniel series.
Got you.
I preached, I think it was chapter 4 maybe, or chapter 3 Sunday. And yeah, this is the third Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm. We'll come to the fourth.
So preaching chapter 3, before we get to the fiery furnace, we realize that Nebuchadnezzar wants them to bow to the golden image
mm-hmm.
because he promoted them in chapter 2.
Uh-oh.
He believes that he can point them to do whatever he wants them to do in chapter 3. And that's what we deal with sometimes.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are hinging on the fact and the side as people who aren't leading,
mm-hmm.
that leaders need to listen to suggestions. But let's deal with the other side, the other point of view, that often it's hard for leaders to hear everybody's suggestions because some people are only investing what they believe just so they can get out of it what they want in the next chapter.
Yeah.
And so for a leader to really trust you, it's really about you being a person who has no motives.
Yeah.
Let your motives go.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, that's why most times it's lonely at the top.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's lonely at the top.
That makes sense.
Because a lot of people always have motives.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they might not have a motive or a hidden agenda in this chapter, but next chapter, it's coming forth. And that's why a lot of folk are close to leaders and then have to get pushed away.
Absolutely.
Because, your agenda was revealed.
Yeah. And I think you learn the Bible says like this, know those whom you labor among. And I think that is so important. But it is as you spend time with a person, as you go through difficult, because people are always good with you when things are good.
Absolutely.
It's all good when it's good.
Oh,
but what about when it gets rocky, when it gets shaky, when it gets trying, when it gets tough, when it gets difficult, when it gets hard? Like leaders got to have people who are going to stick with them and put the work in with them no matter what season of life they're going through.
So we don't just need authentic people.
Mm-hmm.
We need people who can celebrate and support in all seasons.
All seasons. All seasons.
I think
because a crowd is going to come when it's all good.
Yeah, dog.
But what about when it's not good?
But this is why I tell leaders that when you start talking about someone who supports you in the good and the bad seasons, we're talking about now the difference between a fan and a friend.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of us get mixed up. Y'all on Facebook going in, I love it. Hidden agendas, learn their heart. People willing to share and give constructive criticism without an ulterior motive. Yes, ma'am. But I think we have to determine the difference between fans and friends.
Yeah,
because fans flop when things are going well.
Absolutely.
But friends will stay even when you're in valley moments.
Yeah.
And a lot of us get caught up. Not in the applause, but the fans. We get caught up in the fans, man, and we think everything is going good. And let one thing go wrong. Let something happen personally in your life.
You do something they don't like.
Yeah, dog.
You say something they don't like.
Yeah. See, real fans, they're so fickle.
Yeah, man.
That they can be your fan when you own the stage, but be trying to figure out your whole life when you're not on the stage.
Yep.
Just so they can find something wrong to share and jump from your bandwagon trail to someone else's.
Absolutely.
Fans ain't friends.
They're not. And they're always looking for the next hottest thing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They're always looking for the next hottest thing. Whoever it is, whatever it is, they're always looking for the next thing.
Lord have mercy.
But we see this even with sports.
Absolutely.
You be watching a team, the home team. As a matter of fact, when the Celtics and the Heat were playing in the Eastern Conference Finals just this past playoff session, Boston, they were playing good.
Right.
Crowd was going in. They were the home team. Crowd was cheering for them. Right. About midway second quarter, going into the halftime, coming out of halftime, going to third quarter, they started losing and started playing horribly. And the fans of the Celtics
switched up,
started booing them, like booing, just like that. Started booing them.
What y'all doing? I thought you was with the team. But can I give us this though?
That's the thing about fans though.
Can I give us this? If you're a leader and the fans switch up on you, let the fans switch up. Let the fans leave. Don't be worried. Don't be weary in well doing because the fans have switched up. You need folk who gonna stick with you when the going gets tough.
Yeah, man.
You need folk that gonna stick with you when the times get turbulent.
Yeah.
You need them folk that's gonna be the ones to bring you a generator when your power's off. You don't worry about the quantity. You need quality folk in your corner.
You got to.
I ain't studying no fans, Doc.
You gotta have some people that's willing to go through the fire with you.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out, Facebook is hot. I thank God for y'all who are supporting us. Shout out Sister Gabriel Rose. I hear somebody calling in. We are excited. This is a good conversation. Let them in.
Caller, you on the line? Are you there?
You still there, caller?
I think we lost him.
Did we lose him?
Yeah, I think we lost him.
Call back, caller. We would love to hear what we have to add to this conversation. To this conversation. Leaders need people who are real God-fearing, those who will speak the truth in love, seek not the pomp and circumstance for mentoring you through the stages of life, and will stick with you like glue through thick and thin. Those who don't need to steal your shine, but will raise the umbrella to cover you during the storms of life. Sister Ware, you own it today. Friend is there through thick and thin. Yeah. I just really, Trey, I want you to talk to somebody in this moment who has had some folk who said they were friends, who said they were going to stick with them through the thick and thin, but they thinned out before it got thick.
Yeah.
You know, some folk who said they were ride or dies, but they died before they ever ride.
Yeah.
I want you to talk to a leader, encourage them right now, just to tell them it's going to be all right.
Yeah, because you can't miss a friend that you never had. And so it took that situation, that circumstance, that problem, that issue, it took that conversation for you just to realize that the person who claimed to be a friend was never a friend.
Wow.
Even Jesus had a disciple who claimed to be there, but when times got tough, he got gone.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo.
But the blessing of it is that in spite of that, if you keep trusting God, God will send the ones who are needed and necessary to take you to the next level.
Wow.
So sometimes you have to lose in order to win.
Listen at them. Sometimes you gotta lose. I don't know the words. You gotta lose to win again. I'm looking up. If it makes you cry,
Sing it, dog. Sing it.
All you doing, I don't know the words. Sometimes you have to lose to win again. Y'all help me. Somebody give me some words. Have you ever needed someone so bad? I don't know the rest. They ain't willing to make it. Sometimes you gotta lose to win again. Come here, Gideon. Talk about it. Gideon said, if it makes you cry, all you do is fight. You can't get no sleep at night.
Sing it, man.
Sometimes you gotta lose to win again. Now look, though, see, so we talk about these authentic people. We got to say some of this. We talked about
because we got a commercial break.
The people are going to be supportive in all these seasons, but there's some more people that we need in our lives as leaders.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm just going to give this one, and then we're gonna leave these real practical ones for a little later. You need some folk that you can call stretchers. You need some folk that going to stretch you.
Wow.
And I want you to get this. Everybody won't always have all of these qualities.
That's true.
But you got to be able to discern when this friend is good at that, and that friend is good at that, and this friend is good at this. You need some stretchers. You need some folk, Trey, who can pull out of you what you didn't know was inside of you.
Absolutely.
You need some folk that can remind you, I know you think. Well, hold on. Not even I know you think. You need some friends that are going to say, you did a great job. And I know you think you've arrived, but you can do bigger than what you just did.
Yep.
I see it already.
Yep.
This was just the beginning of something great. We need friends like that.
Absolutely.
Not for affirmation to build ego, but friends who will tell you, don't stop right there. You got more. You got so much more inside of you. You got so much more. Stop.
Man.
You got so much more.
Man, I'm telling you, complacency is literally the enemy of success. And I think it's important when you have people who are so invested into you that their reaping of their investment is to see you be successful.
They are committed to your success.
They are, because they also know that just as they have invested into you, the time is going to come, you're going to turn around and invest in them.
I love it. I love it. I love reciprocity.
That's it, bro. That's it.
I love
it.
Doc, Facebook is clowning. They said don't remix it. They told me not to remix it. Sister Jean Ellison told me no, sir. That ain't it. Bree Rose is here. She said, don't worry. Friends and foes play a role.
Oh, yeah.
Judas played his. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to lose. First Lady Stewart trying to give you the words. I love it. Stop giving minor plays major roles. Family. This is good conversation.
It is.
I need you to go grab somebody and tell them to listen in at 96.5 FM.
That's it. Listen, we got to take this time to shout out two of our sponsors. We got to shout out our A1 since day one, the Loving Teddy Bear Foundation.
Whoa.
Founded by our big sis, Taranisha Marlowe, and Mama Sonia Mills McCall.
The
focus of the Loving Teddy Bear
What is
Foundation is mental health awareness with a concentration on suicide prevention. This foundation is a tribute to the life and memory of Brother Colin Connor. To learn more about his story and the Loving Teddy Bear Foundation, head over to their website, which is lovingteddybear.com. And if you would like to make a donation to this awesome and amazing foundation, you may do so via their cash app. Their cash tag is $ Loving TB Foundation. That's $ Loving TB Foundation. And you already know we got to shout out another one of our amazing sponsors, the Wellness Coalition, working together to improve health and access for all. It's the Wellness Coalition.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all, keep it locked. We have more great gospel music and more great conversation in store. Straight church.
Hug yourself. Love yourself. Hug yourself.
No chaser.
Show me what you're working with. Hug yourself.
Y'all
and
keep
love
it
yourself.
locked.
Hug yourself. Show me what you're working with. Family, how y'all doing on this fantastic Friday? There's a lot going on in the city of Montgomery. I want to know what you're doing tonight. What you doing tonight? Don't say you going to sleep. What y'all doing tonight? Because y'all ain't cooking, so I ain't even going to ask you. What's on the plans for the night? Somebody going to the movies? Somebody going to a concert? Somebody getting pre-gaming for church? Y'all worshiping already on Friday night. What y'all doing tonight, family? Now, do me a favor, too, while you're here. I want you to share this broadcast to your stories. I want you to put this in your Facebook story. I want you to tell somebody they can jump in now. Nope, you cook Wednesday. You sure did cook. I heard it was good. I heard it was good, Mother McCall. I heard it was good. Somebody else. Oh, da, 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 da. Straight church, no chaser. Yeah. Straight church, no chaser. Preparing for new home, friends and family picnic. Oh, bless the Lord, Sister Bree. You put it in group me. Bless you, Sister Brenda Collins. Akira said, rest and Sue is tired. Get you some rest, son, because it's hot outside. And that heat only going to get worse throughout this summer. And all they're going to be drained every time we step outside the door. I'm talking about I need to telework, do work on the computer. Mama, you cook chicken wings and red beans. See, you always cooking when ain't nobody nowhere close. Cooking chicken wings and red beans, right? I thought, see, and that's what it is, Mama. I always thought that there was cooking that should go on Friday, but all of our listeners don't cook on Friday. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe Friday was that day at they house where they get the kids kid cuisine meals or something. I don't know. Y'all remember kid cuisine? Y'all remember kid cuisine with the brownies and the corn? You had to cut a little slit and tear it on the other side.
Got the new for you.
The last thing you want to worry about is
so, family, I think I'm headed to pick up somebody on it. They just keep calling. There's a male voice again.
It is.
And the phone keep cutting out.
Yeah.
I hope they call back again. Yeah, I ate them kid cuisine. Did you eat kid cuisine when you were growing up?
Bro, did I?
Oh, okay. I would say no. I would say you boozy.
No.
Mama finna retire 38 days. Shout out to my congratulations. Kid cuisine used to be it. That used to be that was the only microwave dinner I wanted. Cause we ain't want what that red one. What was the red one? Was it Sunny? Was it? Somebody know what I'm talking about. Kira talking about it's somebody on the iPhone probably trying to call. You so weak, dog. No, that probably with the rotary phone. Banquet, there it is, Mama. I couldn't stand it. Oh my God.
Why?
Them for the grown folks. Bro, you put them chicken tenders in the microwave, them jokers is soggy. Oh my God. Macaroni and cheese had cheese water. It was orange water and macaroni and cheese, bro. I used to love TV. TV dinner used to be lit though, Doc. That kid cuisine, Doc. Go and give me that chocolate pudding. And look, I be to set up that, I heated that up too. Doc. I be to heat it up.
That's it though.
The chocolate pudding be warm.
That's it.
You be putting the sprinkles in it.
Think you doing something for real.
Ah, Lord have mercy. I love it. What's up to you, Dr. Gray? Pray all is well. Shouts out to you. Jesus had a Judas, but Jesus still allowed Judas to travel alongside him to show us the importance of loving beyond the devil's stronghold on others. Just don't let the enemy kill, steal, or destroy your walk. God sends many kinds of people on your road just to align your walk with him. Are you able to stand, stick, and stay focused on God no matter? You got a word in your belly. Let June tell your mama wasn't cooking. No, Mama. It was only on Friday. We had them free days on Friday. I mean, but everybody know how that go. I was a PK, PKs. We had that at church. We ain't had time. Or now, I was Friday. It might have been a Wednesday.
Bible studies.
Dog, when you got Bible study, and y'all get in there, open the thing, and freeze, go and get y'all something to eat. We gotta get the Bible study. Oh, let me tell you what my parents did on Fridays. It's pizza day. My mama made you eat. You had to eat a slice of pizza and salad before you could get any more pizza. Dog, ain't nobody want no salad. Don't nobody want no grass.
A slice of pizza and some salad.
Don't nobody want no grass. I don't want no grass. I want my pizza, okay? Dog. Friday night, you go, kid. We're rushing out to get to church.
Man.
No ifs, ands, buts about it. Don't nobody want no grass.
So you had to eat all of the salad.
We had to eat all the salad on our plate with a slice of pizza before we get any more pizza. Because she knew we would eat all the pizza. She on here talking about stop now. I'm trying to force me to be healthy. I don't want no grab, me not no rabbit. I want the meat on that pizza. Oh man, that was growing up back in the day, Doc.
Man.
Hey, and I ain't gonna lie, it was something different about them oven pizzas back then too.
Yeah, they tasted better.
They don't hit like they hit now, bro. I think somebody talked to the company and they start slacking. Bro, them tombstones used to be hidden back in the day, bro. Man, put that oven piece, man. It was something back in the day, boy. I think because they wanted to be healthy. They took some of the sugar out of the sauce or something, something like that, man. I don't know. But I will tell y'all this, all 23 of you who are watching, I want you to know sugar does go in grits. I need y'all to know. Come on.
Why are you about to start that?
I need y'all to know sugar does go in grits. I need some testifying members and saints up in Straight Church, No Chaser Church.
So who put you on the whole sugar and grits?
My mama. Now say something.
Mama, you got to explain that.
I was born in Virginia.
You got to explain that.
See, country folk like salt. City folk like sugar.
Where you in the city now?
Montgomery ain't no city.
Yes, it is. We are the capital city.
Montgomery ain't no city compared to up north.
Hey, we ain't talking about that. We talking about right now.
No.
In the state of Alabama.
Listen to me, child of God. I will eat salt if you ain't got no sugar. If you ain't got no sugar, I'm talking about you. Sugar go in grits, child of God. Hear me when I say, Bree talking about she logging out. My mama said, yes. BA is country. There's a lot of country in Virginia, but ain't no country in Hampton, Virginia, okay? Come a little closer. Hampton, Virginia is the city. You hear me? You hear me? We eat sugar in our grits and we eat Scrabble in our eggs. Y'all know nothing about that down here.
What in your eggs?
Scrapple. They sell it down here now. Y'all just don't know how to cook it.
Hey man, but I'm not eating
Scrapple in them eggs.
I'm not eating no sugar and no grits, man.
Bruh, you ever tried it before? You gotta try it.
I tried it. It was horrible.
You a whole lot.
I'm not lying. It was horrible. It was horrible. Now I don't know if me and Shay dumped too much sugar in grits.
Yeah,
but it was horrible.
It was horrible. You and Shay, if Shay had something to do with it, you put too much sugar in there. Hey, Shay probably dumped all of it. You got to have the right.
That was horrible.
Listen to me. See, some folks don't get it. See, they'll say, I don't like sugar in my grit, but then they put syrup in there.
I don't do that either.
Syrup is sugar, child of God. Not butter.
Butter, I'm with you on the butter.
Butter and cheese is okay.
I'm with you on the butter.
But you still got to add some salt. And I ain't gonna lie, salt is the same equivalence as cheese. Oh Lord. Ask Siri. Virginia is country. I ain't asking Siri nothing. Siri ain't never lived in Virginia. Y'all playing with me now. We can argue about this all day. I'm talking about you
Salt,
call
butter,
in on the radio. I'm
cream,
still gonna argue. They eat sugar because they so close to the water. We eat sugar because it tastes good, Mama McCall. We good down here. I know y'all good down here with all y'all salt. Yes. In my greens too. You want sugar in your greens?
Who said that?
Sister Barton, you put sugar in your greens.
I ain't never heard of
Come talk to me. Now that sounds like some granny might have put a little spoon.
I've never heard of
You ever put sugar in, you ever had somebody put sugar in the spaghetti?
No, not that I know of.
Yeah, they put a little bit in there.
No, I ain't know.
Some of butter in the grits. They put salt on their oatmeal. No, we don't put no salt on the oatmeal. We put sugar. Siri, be quiet. I'm not talking to you. You eavesdropping. You stay in your place. See this little Siri. Hey Siri, stay in your place, okay? She said, I'm not sure I understand. You do understand, Siri. Stay in your place. Siri, he don't like grits. He likes sugar. I do like grits, but grits need sugar in them.
But why do you put sugar in spaghetti, though?
Oh, I don't know. Some people want it to not have a tart or salty taste. It's, these tastes, they go, he don't like grits. He likes sugar. Y'all get out of here. Hey, Google. Now tell them your mama says sugar. Mama, they can read it. They can read it. They just act it up. Kiera said, yes, a little sugar in the green. See, I never heard of that, but I bet it tastes good.
But why do you put sugar in the green?
I don't know.
Is it sweeten it up so it won't?
But I think it has to counteract something.
Like the bitterness of it?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably. That's why you put sugar in grits, because the grits are bitter without the sugar. You need it to be bitter sweet if it's going to be bitter anything.
That's
Yep, just a little bit. Yes, sugar and spaghetti. Some folks do put a little sugar in it to enhance the flavor. Come on, help these people, mama. Help them, mama. They can be bitter. No, they can't. My ancestor said to do it. I hear you, kid. I do, Lee Julia. Sugar and greens while cooking. I like that though. I mean, so why y'all so scared of? See, I bet y'all make y'all Kool-Aid real salty too, huh? Y'all like that Flavor Aid Kool-Aid.
Man, huh? Kool-Aid, sugar and Kool-Aid. That's not
y'all scared of sugar.
That is not the equivalent of sugar and grits.
No. You know why they scared of sugar? I bet they came from homes where it ain't called diabetes, it's called sugar. You got the sugar, don't you? Now we're scared of sugar. Put some sugar in your grits and let the Lord bless you. Y'all. Hey, I need, and y'all better not be posting no posts behind my back. You know how the saints is. Matter of fact, I'm posting my post now. FYI, sugar does go in grits.
You being messy, man. Yeah.
Sugar goes in grits. No. Here it is. Argue, what they be saying? Argue with your mama. I'm gonna put stretch right behind it too. Stretch. 2023. I'm trying to help the saints. Y'all stop fighting with God.
Now don't put God in this. Lord, I want to put God and stuff.
Okay, let me see. Sugar and green while cooking. See, no, Dennis, I make diabetical Kool-Aid. Yes, you do, mother. Mother, your Kool-Aid is diabetical. Mother McCall, it is diabetical. Tea and lemonade, sugar diabetes. Yeah, we will. Sugar flows or sugar goes in grits. I got you, mama. Dennis, now you come in and you ain't in Birmingham no more. You in Washington, D.C. You're going to have to try some sugar in your grits. They are not of the Lord.
I told you.
They like pre-sweetened Kool-Aid. That ain't going to get it. Pastor, so you don't ever remix Fantasia song again. I messaged you the lyrics. Wasn't going to put on the praise page. Thank you. But you put the comment on the praise page. So that's still.
Is there any way we can pin this comment?
No. See, that's how the saints do. They nice nasty. They sweet and salty. Oh God, Lord have mercy. Y'all gonna see. Y'all ain't gonna fight with me. Fight with Google. Fight. Put the lyrics up there. Y'all ain't gonna fight with me. Let me see. How many people put sugar in their grits? Let's look this up. We're gonna look at this. That's a fan, not a friend, Pastor. Y'all don't do that. Y'all don't do that. She said, "Pray for me." Southerners, it says, where these people come from that don't like sugar in their grits?
Man, they don't mix like that.
No. Somebody else says sugar has no place in grits. This is I'm gonna make a whole. Oh, it's time to come to grips with the sugar on grits. All right. What do they say? Anyone with sense knows that a far more serious threat facing us here in the South comes from people who say you should put sugar in your grits. See, they keep saying that in the South we put sugar in our grits.
No.
I'm just trying to figure out where these folks come from that don't believe in sugar in your grits. What's wrong with your folks? comment section the story. I'm looking. I'm reading this. It says folk arguing and fight on. See, this is the way you eat your grits says a lot about your roots. Come talk to us. I ain't even say this. I'm on Google now. Butter and sugar grits, yo. Thank you, Sister Spriggs. I knew I had one in New Home that knows something about sugar on some grits. Jesus, Lord have mercy. Boy.
I know, boy, nothing.
You ain't had it right. You had sugar dumped in grits.
Well, it was still nasty.
You gotta have the right proportion.
No.
You had
horrible.
Are grits supposed to be sweet or savory? Yeah, some folks try to say only cream of wheat should have sugar in it. My mama said she gonna fix you some when she get to Montgomery. Mama, fix him some so he can taste it the right way. No. I promise.
No.
I promise you.
No. I love you, mama, but I can't do no. I can't do it.
No.
Nah, man, I can't
try it. When I tell you to try, you gonna say
I tried it one time and it didn't work.
Mama, you got to make some scrapple too.
No.
Because eggs and scrapple with hot sauce is life. You hear me? I'm in Birmingham right now. I just asked 5 folk and said butter, salt, and cheese. That's because you in Birmingham, Dennis. You got to talk to them folk that in D.C. Because they know something about the city. Birmingham ain't no city. and fried potato. Mama, hook them up.
Now I'm with you on the fried potato.
Hook them up, mama.
I'm with you on the fried potato.
Hook them up. I couldn't eat them because my mama always put onions in them. I couldn't eat them. Daisha, what's up, fam? How you doing? The web never lies. Sister Ellison. If anybody knows that the web lies, you ought to know that the web will lie. All these lies they telling us nowadays. Trey, I fix you something when I come. So I need y'all to tell me, what is your favorite breakfast dish? What is your favorite breakfast dish? Salt and pepper in your grits? The devil is a liar. God is exalted. He'll never be defeated. Throw that sugar in them grits. That's why y'all so mean every morning. You ain't had no sugar in your grits.
So what sugar do make you sweet?
You caught it. Oh.
No.
Hash brown casserole. Now I ain't gonna lie. I had a mean hash brown casserole. Ooh wee. I like salmon croquettes too. If they just take the onions out of them. Stop with all these onions. How you gonna start your day out with steak, bro? We can't do that, y'all. I don't do onions.
Man, is ridiculous.
Nah, man, I don't do onions. But salmon croquette be jumping.
So no type of onion.
No, I don't do onions at all.
Whether it's red or white.
No onions.
Wow.
I can't do it. It messes with my system. It's against my religion. Eggs and scrapple. Yeah, mama, that's it for me. Are you a waffle or a pancake type of person? So if you have shrimp and grits, you put sugar in it. No, I don't. I don't put anything in my grits if there's meat in it. Unless it be like bacon or sausage or something like that, I put some sugar in it. But when it comes to shrimp, that is a salty taste. So I eat that. I eat salt in my grits and sugar, but I prefer sugar. Waffles, not even sauteed onions. You know, there's this myth going around that if you cook them real good, you can't taste them. The devil is a liar. I still taste them. I can't do them. Loaded omelet, fresh fruit. I like it. Omelets are life. Belgian waffles. I like it. We back. Waffles and pancakes. Woo!
Montgomery's Inspiration Station, Praise 96.5 FM, WMGY.
Yeah.
It's 10 minutes past 4 o'clock hours, 14 here in Capital City. Still hanging with yours truly, the Crown Prince, Pastor Trey.
And Pastor Lee B.
This is Straight Church.
No chaser.
where we keep salt, not sugar.
We put
in our
sugar.
grits.
We
No.
We put
sugar. No. This is straight church, no chaser, where we keep salt, not sugar.
No.
In our grits.
See, this is what y'all misconstrued.
No, we ain't misconstruing. No.
Y'all think that when the Lord said you're the salt of the earth, that you had to put salt in your grits.
Why you misinterpret the scripture?
You
You're trying to get eisegetical right now. No. What we talking about is
sugar.
That salt.
Put that sugar in them grits.
Salt, not sugar.
And allow the Lord to bless you.
No, we ain't got to keep on arguing about it.
And
Salt.
I done told you what I done told
Salt
you.
over sugar.
You better put that sugar in them grits.
No.
Put that sugar in them grits. Sugar in them grits.
No, man. No. We're not doing that.
Rap, I'm trying to bring y'all to the city. Put that sugar in them grits.
We are already in the city.
Did you hear me when I said what I said about what I said it about? Put that sugar in them grits.
But what you said was a lie. So what we need to do is help spread the truth that only salt goes in sugar.
Now let me tell you this. I eat. You said salt goes in sugar.
Oh, salt goes in. So you done made me mad. You done got me frustrated. Salt goes in. What were we talking about? Grits. Grits. So that's what happens when you argue with somebody to make you mad. They get your words all over out of place.
I just did the Bugs Bunny on you. You ain't know what you said.
Nah, whatever. Just let me mute your mic real quick.
Don't mute my mic. Don't mute my mic.
You in time out.
Don't mute my mic. Don't you mute my mic. Doc, let me tell you.
No.
My mama told me.
We just got rebuked, but
I got rebuked on Facebook. Lord have mercy. They rebuked
you. Got rebuked.
Nah, man, I'm telling y'all. If you ain't tried it, be quiet.
Man.
You got to try a little salt or a little sugar.
Lots. There you go.
Well, I'm being
the Bugs Bunny came back. It got you salt. Salt in your grits.
No, but look though. If there's no sugar, I will eat salt in my grits.
Okay, but you
I
have a
prefer
preference. Okay, well, just
sugar in the grits.
The problem we're having is that you're trying to promote.
Yeah.
Sugar.
Oh, absolutely.
In grits.
Oh, yeah.
No. Let your personal preference be your personal preference.
No, I think it's the problem. See, No, I'm gonna be honest. Most people run out of sugar. Right? That's why they used to go to their neighbor and be like, you got some sugar. So they ain't never had no sugar. That's why they use salt. They ain't know no better.
They don't want
to put the sugar in them grits.
They don't want that.
Check this out. See, I'm about to evangelize. I'm gonna go on street to street and I'm gonna pass out sugar packets so that people can get some sugar and put it on them grits.
No,
I'm trying to bless some people.
No.
I want you to be satisfied.
Man, please. No sugar in the grits.
So this is what we're gonna do. All right. Next week.
Next Friday.
Okay. We're gonna get some grits. We're gonna have 2 bowls.
And we putting salt in the grits.
We're gonna have 1 bowl with salt in it and 1 bowl with sugar in it. And you gotta tell the truth.
Oh, we can do that.
Next Friday.
We can do that. We can do that. All right. We sick on it.
All right now.
We're sick on it. And you better tell the truth.
No. We gotta bring somebody unbiased too. Okay. Because I just got a feeling you're gonna go.
No. I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth.
All right.
I'm gonna tell the truth.
Right.
I'm a man of integrity. I'm gonna tell the truth.
We're gonna see if Boss Man can come in here.
Tell the truth.
Because he probably gonna like salt. I already know he gonna like salt. We're gonna try to get him to taste one of the other.
Yeah, we'll get him to taste it. He'll tell the truth.
Yeah.
He'll tell the truth.
We're gonna settle this debate on 96.5.
Salt.
Sugar.
Salt.
All right, so fam, I don't know. No, you put that sugar in them. Put that sugar in them grits. Brother Dennis Deloach, you gonna be in town. You gonna be in town next Friday. You gonna be we also you know what?
What?
We have a guest coming next Friday. We're gonna talk about that.
Oh.
We got a guest coming next Friday. We might be able to get him to see.
We're gonna see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
This is gonna be interesting.
We'll see.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, we're gonna talk about it. Yeah,
we're gonna do it. We're gonna
see.
We're gonna do it.
Now
who's cooking the grits?
This is Dr. Joe Pace.
Oh man,
Dr. Joe Pace is coming through Friday.
Okay, wow.
And so we want to see. I'm gonna see if he gonna eat the grits because he might not like grits. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know, some people don't like grits.
That's true though, but that is.
They like cream of what is it?
Cream of wheat.
Cream of wheat. There you go. I've never had it in my life.
Really?
Yeah, I don't even know what that's about. But sugar in them grits. Oh, praise the name.
Man, we're not doing sugar and grits.
Sugar in that oatmeal. Oh, praise the name.
Sugar and oatmeal.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, somebody said salt and
Uh-huh.
oatmeal.
Salt in oatmeal.
Yeah, somebody said salt and oatmeal.
You remember Men in Black when he started changing?
Salt in oatmeal.
You know oatmeal, and you put sugar in your grits. Hallelujah.
You don't put sugar in your grits.
Sweet and sweet. You hear me? Let's get back to what we supposed to be talking about.
See, somebody need to come get you talking about sugar and grits.
Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Look, they already trying to get me on Facebook. See, you know it's bad when folks try to gang up on you.
See, Dice said she put a little salt in her oatmeal.
What does that taste like? Now you
should try it.
I don't know.
Yeah, you should try that. You should try the
Daisha, come through here. She said she put a little salt in her oatmeal, but when she ate grits, she used sugar. Sugar. Now check this out. Check this out. We've been talking about how it's lonely at the top.
Oh yeah.
We've been talking about why it's lonely at the top. The reality is that most leaders cannot find and or have not been able to be amongst people who are even possessing the qualities of being a friend of a leader.
Yeah.
And I think it's interesting because all of us have some spot or space in our life that God has called us to lead in.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the reality is we struggle with having friends, number one, because we need authentic people around us.
Yeah.
We need people who can be around us and have no motives.
Mm-hmm.
People that can talk to us and handle the person and the platform.
Absolutely.
They can handle the title and they can handle your name.
Mm-hmm.
Like they really know you.
Yeah, man.
Not know you, but know you, right? And know, let me add this because we didn't talk about this. Know how to flip the switch.
Wow.
That's big.
Man.
That's big because some of the most authentic people are already in your proximity.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you lead them. But they got to be able to know the difference between when you are in an authoritative place or when you're just in an authentic space.
Yeah.
When they have no ulterior motives, when they have no hidden agendas, they have the ability to understand how to be a friend to the person, but understand how to flip the switch and still be someone who's under the person.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense.
That
right?
can be very difficult.
It can be challenging.
Everybody can't handle that.
No, some folks get too close and then they think they're special, so they can call you outside of your title.
Yep.
Like, no, you ain't. Yeah, well, I know Pastor. Yeah, I know Lee.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And then just say it loud in front of everybody.
Hold on. Rewind, press play, right? Honor the person.
Yeah, man.
Know the person, but still honor their position.
Absolutely.
Like, that's so rare to find nowadays
Yeah.
because people want to have access to you. And sometimes it's as if they want it. Well, it is what it is. They want it for a particular reason.
They do. They do.
Why do you want it? It gets scary.
It does.
Like, what do you really want from me? And what it makes us as leaders sometimes, not just pastors, but leaders everywhere, is that we can sometimes become cynical because feel like everyone who comes and claps or celebrates and supports now is looking for something.
They want something. Yeah.
That's a little bit of the story of my life. I'm not cynical.
Yeah.
But when people start applauding me too much, some folk think we get excited because people applaud. No, I'm really trying to figure out what you want.
Why are you here? And why are you here now?
Yeah, because to me, I ain't do all that.
Why are you here now?
Yeah, like I ain't do all that though. I mean, I did my best and God did the rest. But you still applauding and I've been done. Like I'm trying to figure out what do you want from me? Because we've been scarred by people,
bro,
who always have a hidden agenda, bro.
Yep. There's always a string attached. They always want something.
Yeah.
They'll get the hand out for something.
And that's why sometimes it's lonely at the top.
Yeah, man.
But reason number 2 was because we need people who can support and celebrate in the good season and the bad seasons.
Yeah, man.
I think 50 Cent asked 21 questions. He said, it's all about us. Would you love me in a Bentley?
Yeah.
Or would you love me on the bus? I got 21 questions. And it's all about us. I mean, literally, that's where our head is sometimes.
Yeah, man.
Like, are you only going to celebrate with me while I'm on the shore? Or can you support me and celebrate me while we're in the storm?
Yeah, man.
You know, because it's crazy. People will switch up on you, Doc.
They will.
They love you while you're on the shore and everything's nice and you providing all the 2 fish and the 5 loaves of bread. But you get in that storm and they like, Jesus told us to get out here. I don't trust them no more. You still trust him? He told us to come out here and now the storm won't let her go
We won't
forward.
even see him.
We can't have people like that around us.
No.
You need people as a leader of whatever you're a leader of who can ride with you through the thick and the thin.
Yeah, man.
So folk that'll hold on to you. Say it so I can say no and you can go. Kiara. So I think is real. Yeah, you need them to go and say what do you want? So we can go on about our business, right? But I think it's Sister Smith. She said, like the prodigal son situation, and so eloquently, I believe we eisegetic between the texts, and we know that when you got money, folk with you.
They with you, man.
But when you're broke, you by yourself in the pigsty, trying to figure out what you about to eat. It's bad when you can't afford Taco Bell.
That's
right?
when you come to yourself. That's when you have to come to yourself for real.
Snap out of it.
You have to come to yourself.
Yeah, it gets good because you really have to make sure you got some people who can ride with you through the thick and thin. What else did we talk about? Number 3, I think we said ultimately you need people that are stretchers.
Mm-hmm.
You need people that can see in you what you don't see in yourself.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Making those investments.
Yeah, man.
Those people who see your potential and only want to see you prosper and be successful.
Absolutely.
And a lot of times those people, man, are the ones that don't call you every day.
You
You don't always see them all the time.
Oh, man.
But it's almost like in the moments where you really need somebody
Wow.
to lean on.
Wow.
They're there with a shoulder
Yeah.
for that moment to help you get through. And then they go on back to doing what they were doing.
Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a whole nother point. We need friends who don't need too much attention.
Woo.
When you're a leader, you are obligated to certain things.
Bro.
And you cannot be you can't be in a space where you gotta call them every day,
I can't do it.
or you gotta make sure that you call them multiple times.
Can't do it.
You can't even be in a space sometimes where you have to keep a consistent schedule
Yeah, man.
because something's gonna come up, and sometimes as leaders you gotta steal time
Yeah.
just for yourself.
You have to.
So it get hard to steal time just to be around somebody else.
There are some neat people though. Like they need your attention.
Well,
They need you to be everything.
but let's be honest. Like,
Mhm.
most leaders serve needy people. There's no way around that. But most leaders, because you're serving needy people, you don't need a friend that's needy.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You don't need friends who are needed like that.
Yeah.
Because then they start to want to make themselves your priority.
Not
my priority.
Mm.
It's just not.
Wow. We kind of talked about that this morning too.
That's a difficult conversation to have.
Yeah, we started talking about value alignment and just looking at where you invest your time.
Absolutely.
Because time is money and money is time, right? So
yeah.
it's one of them things that we legitimately need people around us as leaders that we don't have to entertain all of the time.
Yeah, that's true.
But when we catch up or when we call, it's like ain't nothing, ain't no time pass.
Yeah.
It's like we still good.
Absolutely.
Because you know what it is and I know what it is. We ain't gotta talk every day to be cool.
Not every day.
Not if
Not every day.
if our assignment won't allow it to be so, then it won't be so. But on days when there's nothing going on, it might be so.
Yeah.
So one season it might be a lot, another season it might not be so much.
That don't mean we're acting funny.
Yeah, we get that a lot, don't we?
Yeah.
Acting funny. He's switching up.
Man, you done messed around and became such and such. You started doing such and such, and now you think you such and such.
Isn't it interesting?
Wait a minute, bro.
Isn't it interesting that your discipline can get you promoted?
Bro.
But then people who are around you don't understand that it takes more discipline.
And your discretion.
Absolutely.
And your discretion.
You preaching promotion now.
Yeah, I'm just and your discretion.
but just the reality
Yeah.
that if it took this to get there, it won't take that to get to the next level.
Exactly.
It's going to take more
of this
to get there.
of this
And so it's a consistent process.
of this.
Yeah, I see you on there, Nate. Shout out to Nate. I see you. You literally pick your party of people that aren't necessarily available. Like we all know. Oh, like we all know, we aren't necessarily available for a call and or a text 24/7. But when I really need them, they show up, and that matters.
Yeah.
Like you need folk that will show up.
Yeah. And then that's the reciprocity, because in the seasons where they needed you and you showed up, when your time comes, you need them to be right there to show up as well.
I think that's number 5.
And a lot of times you find out where people really are with you
Yeah.
when you get down.
Yeah.
Like you really find out who are your real friends, who are the
Man.
people that really care about you, who are the people that really support you, who are the people that are really going to be there for you.
Yeah.
It's in the moments when your back is against the wall.
Yeah.
Can you count on them to be there for you as you were there for them?
They got to be reliable.
Yeah.
Because most leaders don't need a shoulder to lean on until they really, really need a shoulder to lean on.
Yeah.
Like most leaders are good. They're firing. God sustains them. They're driving. They're driven. They're good until, most leaders deal with like roller coaster moments, right? It's we're good. We're good. We're good. Every drop is okay. I can deal with valleys, but it's always one big drop in the roller coaster.
Yeah.
Sometimes at the beginning, sometimes at the end, that will almost make you run for your life, right? Where you go up so high, and when you drop, go all the way down.
All of
And
it's
that's
like a free fall.
That's when you really need somebody, and they got to be reliable.
Yeah, man.
That's major.
Yeah. And then those are the people who you know won't put your business out in the street. Like those are the people who see you in a low place, and they don't have to tell somebody what they did for you.
Yeah.
Like, and then they don't keep reminding you
Or what they did.
They're not holding over your head. They did it. Once it's done, you never hear anything else about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
They don't say, "Hey, you remember that time?" Yada 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 yada.
Yeah.
You really need people like that.
Yeah, no.
Not if you're in leadership
Absolutely.
and they want to be your friend.
Absolutely.
You can't operate like that.
Facts. We know we all have our own stuff going on, so I may not be able to come hang out every Friday night. But when life is lifing, we are there front and center. I'm with it.
Nay.
I'm with it. I got to get number 6. Because there's somebody listening to us right now saying there's one more attribute you got to discuss. I need friends take up for me when I'm not in the room.
You gotta say that one again.
I need friends
You gotta
who
say that
can
again.
take up for me when I'm not in the room. Why is it that we so cool, but when it's somebody else running their mouth, you're listening. You're not stopping. You just listening. You're not shutting down. You just listening. And in most cases, you're listening so you can bring it back to me. And my first question is, well, what did you say?
What did you say?
I need.
Oh, I was just listening.
Doc. And look, I'm gonna tell you the honest God truth.
But then why are they so comfortable
Why?
with coming to tell you stuff about me?
Because you just listening.
Man,
It's a whole nother problem, right? Who needs enemies when I got friends who would just listen?
out of all of the people that they could possibly talk to, they got to come talking to you. They got to come tell you because they know that a dog that carries a bone will also bring a bone. And
You got found out. As soon as you tell me, you just got found out.
okay, I know exactly how to deal with you now.
Oh, bro, I'm talking about move your person, whatever it is, your little monopoly, your character just moved all the way out the circles. Get them squares out your circle.
You'll be cut. Won't even know you got cut.
So long, bye. So long, bye.
No, but seriously though, like that's crazy how people will swear they love you, swear they're your ride or die, they rolling with you.
Oof.
You they partner, you they friend, you
Absolutely.
they brother. All of these personal terms of endearment. And then they sit and listen to people just bash you and run your name and your reputation through the mud.
I have a problem with it. I have a problem. And matter of fact,
and they don't say nothing.
But let's be honest, I got to speak to it because we right here, this straight church, no chaser. I got a problem with church folk that let folk talk about their pastor.
Yeah. What? Yes.
I got a problem.
Whether
with that.
they are a fellow member or a non-member, you
Shut-
should not be sitting around allowing people to bash your pastor. That's your pastor.
Shut it down.
This is the person responsible for praying and watching over your soul. The person who has to give an account to God for you.
Yeah.
And you gonna let somebody bash that person?
I wish you would.
Who has to tell God about you?
I wish you would. Like for real. Like I'll fight a brick over people I care about. I will fight a brick over people I care about. And I'm talking, but I'm just saying, like, if I can do that for all of them folk that God is allowed to be, with me in this season,
exactly.
I need at least some of the folk to shut down folk when they running their mouth about stuff they don't know about.
And this is your pastor, man.
Yeah, man, we gotta
the person who's prayed for you,
do better.
The person when your children's acting crazy,
do better.
When you were sick in the hospital, they came. When mom and big mom and granddad and big dad and all of them died, they were right there.
Do better.
When you were going through the crises of your life, your pastor was right there. And then you're going to sit around people talk about and bash your pastor and you not say nothing. But you love him though, or her. You love him or her.
But let's be honest, bro. What's interesting is you sit and listen because we're now in a society full of people who like juicy stuff.
Man.
But I'm going to be totally honest. They don't know us for real
at all.
And if they're saying something that you ain't never heard and you closer to us than they are, then why are you letting them just say that? Let me be honest. When you sit there and just listen, I want you to know that while you think he'll never hear about it, it's somebody else in the room that's going to say something to him.
Exactly.
It's somebody else in the room that's going to say. And when we hear that you were there and it still was said, now we hurt. Like you didn't understand. That it's not the person who ran their mouth that hurts me.
Exactly.
It's the folk that let them run their mouth that hurts me.
And you're supposed to be the person that care about me.
Don't let it happen, please.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
They don't and I'm look, New Home, they don't know me.
Shouts out to Sister Stinson. She said amen. So she's listening. Shout out to Sister Wanda Stinson, Pastor Stinson. This text.
Shout out.
But that's crazy, bro. And then people think it's okay.
Yeah, no, stop.
Like that's not okay.
Stop it.
Like it's not okay.
I come around the corner. They said, Jesus, God's still working on me, Pastor, because I also know it's not like to punch nobody in the mouth. So when they talking about people I care about, example, my pastor, I just gotta walk away at this point. Look, I let you walk away so you don't punch him. But don't, I see, hey, shout out to Sister Capucine Ware. Shout out to all of y'all chiming in. Hey, I wish one would.
But why even go to a church if you don't like the pastor?
Well, what's interesting is
like that's just crazy.
Well, you said it though. There are plenty of fans that really are jealous of the people that they're fans of.
But don't they realize that you speaking negatively about your pastor will only cause things to happen to you? What you say about them, and this is not just for pastors, it's for anybody. What you say about other people will manifest in your life.
Absolutely.
Because your words have power.
Well, let me say this. If you're in a space and a person is talking about the pastor, or a leader, let's get back to leadership. A leader, if they're talking about their leader, it is the greatest revelation that have ulterior motives.
Yeah, man.
It is the greatest revelation that they have their own agenda that they want to be pushed.
Yeah.
The only reason people talk down about other people is because they're mad that they're being celebrated. They're jealous that they're being celebrated. And they feel like they can do it better, number one, or number two, things aren't going the way that they want them to go.
Yep.
And it could be the simplest, it could be the simplest thing. It could be, well, Pastor, I think we ought to just move the pew up just a little bit more closer. Pastor say, well, no, I got to leave some room for the altar. I can't stand that pastor. He a dictator. He just want to run everything, want everybody to do what he want them to do. And they in a circle running their mouth. And if they told you the root of it, you'd be sitting there like, but why are you mad about that?
Exactly. What did it? A lot of times people be mad with the pastor for very just minimal, just ridiculous stuff.
Look, it don't even matter that much.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It don't even matter that much, dog. So I think we have to get back to a place, family, where we understand that you need friends who will take up for you in rooms that you're not in.
That's amazing.
You need folk.
And that's even if you're not a leader, just friends, period.
Well, I almost declared this. Every leader in some capacity.
Yeah, that's man. You got to have people that's going to stand for you, though. People that's going to go to bat for you when you're not around.
Yeah.
It's I don't need you to defend me when I'm there. When I'm not there,
Ooh.
I need you to speak up and say something.
Dr. Deloach hit it on the head. I see you, Kiara. You said they are spectators and not supporters. I'm not gonna lie to you. They are. They're spectators. I'm not gonna lie to you. Dr. Deloach said there are folk who go and watch and wait for your downfall. Let's be honest. There are so many people who hate people who have no dirt that they can share. There are so many people who have problems with other people because they shine a little brighter than them, although they're the reason why their light has been dimmed. They'll be the cause of their own demise, and now they're waiting for you to get on their level. Come on. There's some folk out there like that. Can I tell you that those people have been satanically sent to derail you from wherever you are and what God has for you? All I can tell that leader today is continue to be a person who has integrity, continue to be a person who's disciplined, continue to do what God has called you to do. Folk gonna either find something or they gonna make it up. Folk gonna either find something or they gonna make it up. And can I tell you that Disney Channel taught all of us how to be very, 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 very good imaginators. And so there's a lot of people who can make up some stuff better than what the reality is. I mean, you'll hear some stuff. Leaders, y'all can tap in right through here. You hear some folks say some stuff about you, and you be like, I wish I did have all that. How in the world that and get back over here to do that? I'm just lost. But I wish I did have the ability to be three places at one time. Right? But when you need friends who can take up for you.
When you're not in the room.
When you're not in the room.
That matters.
Your character speaks for you.
Yeah.
So be not weary in well-doing. Leader, I'm talking to you. Be not weary in well-doing. Keep being who you are. Let them make it up. Keep doing what God called you to be. Doing what God called you to do and being who God called you to be.
Yeah.
It seems lonely at the top, but if you pray and pray right, like the old preachers say, God will send you the right people to hold up your arms.
Man.
Moses didn't even ask Aaron to come up there. He did not tell them, I need you to come up, but they were there when he needed them. And because those friends were there when he needed them to hold up his arms, the entire camp got the victory. I'm excited.
Man.
I think we're in a good season. And I think the reality is we are embarking upon the rest of this year.
Yeah.
There are some people who might even need to go through their contacts and start rezoning some folks.
You have to. Now again, you got to reassign.
Oh, you gotta go.
Got to reassign.
Put folk where they supposed to be.
Reassign and redefine.
You're not a friend. You are an associate.
And that's okay.
Yeah. You're a friend who's a pusher.
Yeah.
You're a friend who's a stretcher. You're a friend who is simply someone I can call when I'm down.
Yeah.
Some friends are simply encouragers. There are some people you call just for them to make you feel better.
Exactly.
You call them when you're down and they put you back at 100%.
They're going to give you the laugh you need,
the
smile you need.
As soon as you answer the phone. Man, you know, you're so awesome, boy. You're so great. You know, and I'm not lying to you. Men in leadership need this sometimes more than women in leadership. You know, because women, you have all of these ways and affirmations, and you get up and look in the mirror and say, good morning, gorgeous. See, we ain't got no song like that. We ain't got no song to say good morning, handsome. If it is, I don't want to hear it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Some songs should just definitely not be released, okay? Just keep it where it's at. Keep it where it's at.
No, but we definitely have to begin to look over the course of our life and make sure that we have people in their proper positions. People in the wrong positions can lead to you being out of position.
Bro, I think Psalms 1:1
Talk about it.
speaks so eloquently.
The comfort.
Man, I love it from the New Living Translation. Oh, the joys of those who do not follow the advice of the wicked, or stand around with sinners, or join in with mockers. And we talk about this posturing and positioning all the time, but how it helps you to walk in a certain way so that you can live and excel and even ascend the way that God wants you to.
Right.
And that's, I just think it's important, man, that you are always mindful of the people that you surround yourselves with. And just understand, man, squares don't fit inside of circles.
Yeah.
So there were some squares you just have to remove out of your circle.
Say, get back. You don't know me like that. Huh? Get back. Get back.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
Man, why they going ham on my post on Facebook, bro?
Because you're being messy and you start an argument.
Doc, we're leaving today.
Sugar does not go in grits, period. No matter what you say, no matter how you try to pontificate otherwise, sugar is unacceptable in grits.
All right. Back to what matters.
Hey,
because he ain't
okay, we'll meet the mic. So I'm just saying. You know what? I'm not even gonna do it like that. I'll bring him back on.
You're so weak.
No.
Because the reality is, sugar belongs in grits.
No, it doesn't.
Dr. Dennis Deloach says, as a leader, what I had learned to do is grade the folks in my circle. I got realms of my circle, and no one's position is perpetual. You better speak today unless you are perpetually moving as I move. I like that.
That's something.
I like that because every season there's a shift, and every place of greater revelation, God will give you an evolution even to your character and what's required of you in that season.
Yeah, man.
So we definitely have to make sure that we zone some folks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We gotta do it. Where's the legal ID?
And man, bro, we got a good little minute. It's like 19 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Look at you.
Beat me. I thought it was at 4 o'clock.
Ready? It's 4:41.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll come back around at 5.
Got you.
All
All
right.
right.
But we do have a commercial break we got to get to.
Let's get to
But
it.
once again, though, we do want to take this time to shout out our sponsors. Got to shout out the Wellness Coalition.
Wellness Coalition.
Working together to improve health and access for all. It's the Wellness Coalition. Also, the
Health is
Loving Teddy Bear Foundation, founded by our big sis Tara and Mama Sonia Mills McCall. Focus of the Loving Teddy Bear Foundation is mental health awareness with a concentration on suicide prevention. This foundation is a tribute to the life and memory of Brother Colin Connor. To learn more about his story and the Loving Teddy Bear Foundation, head over to lovingteddybear.com. And if you'd like to make a donation to this awesome and amazing foundation, you may do so via their website. The website is, again, lovingteddybear.com, or you can give and make your donation via Cash App. Their cash tag is $ Loving TB Foundation. Again, $ Loving TB Foundation.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back after these commercial breaks. Don't y'all go anywhere. This is Straight Church.
No chaser.
See, that's what sugar and grits will do to you. Y'all keep it locked.
Family. Now, I think this is an important conversation, but I want to hear what y'all have to say. What other traits do you look for in your friends? Ones that we haven't mentioned. What other traits do you look for in your friends? You know, some of the more simple, more practical traits. Someone who might be goofy. Everybody has their own little preferences. Somebody who likes to have fun or likes comedy. Someone who golfs, or someone who, because the truth is, the two of us as leaders, you often easily attempt to find friendship amongst those who are co-laborers.
Yeah.
But they're not always people who are cut out to being the type of friend that you need. Because some people do what you do, but they're not they don't coincide with who you are. I'll say that. Consistency. Sister Ellison says consistency, and I like that.
Important.
I like
That's
that.
important.
Don't switch up on me.
Yeah, that's important.
We might not talk, might be 2 years between, but I mean, you might be a totally different person. You might not be a totally different person. And what we find out a lot in leadership, and I want y'all to help us. There's 16 of y'all on here. I want y'all to help us, because as preachers, it is kind of hard. Your co-laborers often, because of what the followers say, can be your greatest competitors. It's sad, but it's the truth. So there should be some other qualities that we look for, because everybody you go to work with, you don't like either.
Man, you stupid.
I mean, let's be honest. This Straight Church No Chaser. You know, everybody you work with, y'all don't. I mean,
don't see eye to eye.
y'all might work in the same space and be able to work well together at work, but when y'all leave the job, y'all don't have the same interest. You don't have the same things, right?
Yeah.
Frankie Smith says loves the Lord and has a good sense of humor. I love it. I love it. Don't have to talk to me every day. I love that, sister.
Absolutely.
Because some of us, and I'm a middle child now. Trey the baby, but Trey got a little bit of this on him too. Sometimes we like to be left alone.
Gotta be.
Because we're creatives. So sometimes, and that's what we really have in common, we're both creative. Yeah. So sometimes we need to be alone with our thoughts and our ideas.
Nothing is wrong.
Nothing wrong.
Not upset, not mad.
Not depressed.
Just need time to be alone.
Just leave me alone.
Yeah, just need time.
Yeah, like don't want to be bothered sometimes.
Yeah, and that's healthy.
Yeah, the standard is different. Go further on that, Dr. Dennis, so I know what you're saying. That's a negative for you, Sister Virginia Ellison. I believe you're talking about co-laborers or those who work with you. I'm hoping, make it for me. True. Yes, ma'am, Sister Spriggs. Not self-absorbed. I like that.
That's good too.
I like that. I need people who ain't so stuck on themselves and full of themselves.
That's good.
I think that's dope. Like down to earth and just normal. You know, I call it normal. It's normal to me, but I just need people, like you said, that aren't self-absorbed. Like, man, it's amazing. You know, and I know you get this too, Pastor Trey. Folk who are so enamored with what we do and the platforms that we're on, and they think that's all we want to talk about. No. I'm regular, baby. I'm so regular. I don't want to talk about this all today. I'm not gonna lie. I get excited when it comes to talking about ministry, but there are moments in my walk and in my day and in my week where I just don't want to talk about ministry.
Their mannerisms change.
Yeah, I don't.
Everything about them start changing. You like, just calm down.
You know what you did on Sunday? I can't deal with that all the time. Because Sunday gone and I'm on to the next thing. And sometimes you just want to have fun outside of what you do.
Just want to be a human.
Yeah. Let me be normal real quick. Yeah. Because when I step out, you know, Montgomery is small, big, right? Montgomery is small, big. It don't matter how far we stretch out to the east or to the west, to the south or the north. We are small, big in Montgomery. And you can go everywhere in Montgomery and everybody knows you.
Yep.
And so you got to always be this professional version of you.
Yep.
And sometimes you just want to be the chill you.
Yep.
Sometimes you want to just, be normal. Humble. I like that Uncle Warner. Shouts out to you, for coming in, dropping in. Humble. Humility matters. Humility matters.
Yeah.
I like humble people around me because they remind me to stay humble.
Yeah. Yeah.
They remind me to stay humble. They remind me to not think so much of what I have done.
Right.
And
that's needed.
Sister Virginia said, don't judge me. She said, at all. Close enough to feel when I'm going through. Absolutely.
That's good too.
Absolutely.
That's good.
Far enough that you're not crowding me.
Yeah. But
close enough that you know what I'm going through. Only another loner will understand that. Absolutely. Yes, be normal. I leave church at church. The Lord is always with me. My wife gonna put leave with a hand over the face. What you mean, baby? What you mean? Was that to me saying I don't always want to be Pastor Walker? I mean, I'm just being honest. I love what God has assigned to my hand, and I do enjoy all that comes with it. And I will always be professional. But there are some moments, and we're talking friends though, baby. We're talking friends. So we're talking about people who hang out with you. We're not talking about being out and about. Now, I'm Pastor Walker wherever I go. That's who I am. That's my title. That's my position. I'm Lee B. Walker Jr. Wherever I go. My character is not a put on, right? But when I'm chilling, I don't want to. You just don't.
You want to hear 3 points all the time.
You don't want to hear that all the time. You don't, man. You don't. Sometimes you want to be reminded. I think it's the same thing with like Michael Jackson. He's the greatest performer there was. But Michael Jackson could not go anywhere.
And just
this guy would,
dude
want a burger, man. He got to put on all this makeup, a hat, a wig, glasses, a beard. Like he got to do all this just to go out. Yeah. And we're not to that extent, right? But sometimes, we want to chill. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why I don't go to Walmart. I don't go to Walmart. I learned it in college, and then I learned it when I came back home. The moment you go to Walmart looking busted and disgusted, everybody named mama see you. So I just don't. I just don't. I try to go to Renfro's. I try to go to Publix. Look, go to the smaller stores. Nah, but I think it's cool, and I love it. I love it when people recognize you, and I love it when people come to you. I love it, but sometimes you need friends that aren't so over the top about who you are and what you're doing, because it puts you back in that mind again as a leader. What do you want from me?
Yep.
Sister Ruby Barton, you said no brown nosing. You can't let them friends that want brownie points. I'm with you. I'm with you, because those, this is a whole nother conversation. But the friends that I cannot have are the friends who have too many friends. You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Them friends that have so many friends, quote unquote.
Everybody
friend.
Everybody.
So everybody got access to what they know, what they do. Somebody calling.
Somebody here on here.
Yeah, I can't. You got too many friends.
You got the new praise.
Way too many friends.
You'd
always said that everyone doesn't get true access to us. So if we want to go out, we do. Absolutely. If we want to go to a party, we do. Yes, ma'am. We're grown and we're human. We have every right to live. We will forever be Leah T. We'll see y'all say. Absolutely. No, I think it's just interesting when we begin to talk. And you're right, baby. When we talk about friends.
All right.
What's that?
All right, bye-bye. That was Miss Dot. She wanted me to tell you good evening and she's enjoying the conversation.
Oh, praise God for her. Mrs. Dot, shout out to you. She's not on Facebook, is she?
She is, but she's probably on the radio.
Okay. Yeah. But this is good content, man. I want to extend this opportunity for somebody to call in. I'd love for you to tell me at least one more attribute that you love for a friend to have. Call in at 334. We got to get back on the air. 334. Let me put that ticker down there. 334-398-8791. 334-398-8791. Straight church, no chase. It's the wrong one.
Huh?
That's the wrong one.
What's wrong with it?
Are you trying to turn it on?
No, I'm turning my headphones off.
Okay.
No. Montgomery's Inspiration Station, Phrase 96.5 FM, WMGY. Gotta take this time to shout out Miss Dot.
Shout out.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Bless you.
But this is Straight Church.
No chasing.
With yours truly, Pastor Trey.
And Pastor Lee Easy.
And we've been trying to keep things real, relevant, and righteous, like salt only in your grits. But let's no, we ain't doing it. Come on,
sugar in your grits. But check this out, Dr. Dennis DeLoach, one of our faithful supporters, he said he got a test for his friends. Look, when he meet new folk, he initially does something worldly so he can see if it gets back to him. I love the truth.
That's interesting.
They say he said, I'm going to give you something to say so I can see if you're trustworthy. That is so funny to me. Oh, my God. Yeah, don't go out and do that, y'all.
That's a good one.
Be careful.
I wouldn't recommend you try it, but that's a good one, though.
Don't you go too far.
That's a good one.
What the lane away? Don't you stay too long. Don't you say too much. Oh, yeah, man, I love it. Nah, man. Good evening to you, Sister Agnes Long.
Yes.
I'm excited, man. I want to give this opportunity for someone to call in, just help us with this conversation. I'm interested. Is there another trait that you desire your friend to have? Call in at 334-398-8791. We're going to keep the airways open for a little while. I think we got 6 minutes.
6 of them.
So I need you to dial it now. 334.
6 of them things.
398-8791.
Yeah, man.
Pastor Trey, this weekend's going to be explosive. Pastor Trey's coming to New Home Mount Mix.
Wow.
And I think he's gonna preach his face off. I got a feeling.
You all are bringing me back. Somebody's calling.
Caller,
you on the line. Who are we speaking with?
Hey, bro. It's me.
What up, Nate?
Nay Izzle.
What you got for us, sis?
I think the most important thing for me when I'm determining who's my friend and who's just my associate, my friends can literally hear me when I don't say a word, right? My true friends, they can literally hear what I'm saying when I haven't said anything. Wow. They know when something's wrong. I don't have to say when something's wrong. They know when I'm celebrating something. I don't have to broadcast that I'm celebrating anything. Like, they literally know me to the T. They can literally hear everything I'm saying without me saying a word. And that's how I know who's my friend, who's in my circle, and who's just hanging out.
I like it. So you're saying that these friends of yours, you consider them real because they're learning you.
Absolutely.
I love it. I think that's good.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
That's dope. They on Facebook saying that's good. That's good. Yeah. Know me. And I think that's real because friendships are relationships.
Absolutely. And
relationships require some level of work. Get to know the person, getting to know how to and what not to, and what, all that stuff matters.
And relationships require realism.
Real is a part of it, right?
It's the root word.
We need a real relationship.
The thing for me, like, I'm not very open. I'm not vulnerable. I'm not very, you know what I mean? I'm not just an open book for everybody. So the ones who stick around and really, really take the time to get to know my behaviors and how I am and know me, I know, okay, this is my friend. They in it for the long haul. Like, they care about me.
I love it. Yeah. I love it. That's good, Nate. That's major, Nate. We thank you for calling in, sis.
Nate Izzle.
We love you too. Shouts out, man. That's a good one, Nate. That's a good one.
Yeah, Nate is always dropping down.
That's a good one because I shouldn't have to train you as my friend. I shouldn't have to teach you me as a friend.
Yeah.
Like, you ought to learn me. You ought to see my behaviors and take note. Right?
And that's true. Like, some things can't be taught; they have to be caught. Like, you just have to catch it.
Yeah. Look, my wife said that's good, Nate. Oh, Sister Spriggs got one. Sister Spriggs, you hit that nail on the head for me. Deep people make me nervous. Oh my God. As deep as some folk think I am, when you start getting spooky, I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. Because I know it's an overcompensation. I know there's something going on. Why you overcompensate? What you trying to prove to me? What you trying to prove to me?
Everything doesn't require deep conversation.
Oh man, you so deep. Stand up in that shallow water. Stand up in that shallow water. Please tell folks, you're gonna drown in the shallow end. I need you to stand up, please. Please. Shout outs to Deacon Willie Durham. State Farm. I almost said you're in good hands, but I was gonna get blasted for that one.
I'm glad you didn't.
Like a good neighbor.
I'm glad you didn't say it.
State Farm. There.
I'm glad you didn't say it.
Look.
I'm glad you didn't say it.
I almost messed that all the way up.
Yeah.
New Home is ready to receive our friend, our cousin, my bro, Pastor Trizay.
Bless y'all, man.
We're gonna
be fun. It's gonna be fun.
We're gonna stretch into sin.
It's gonna be fun.
Nah, but I think that's good. I think that's good. Oh, Dennis said they can see through my disposition. They know when you're sad, even when you got a smile on their face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh Lord. She said my actions. Lady Stewart, Lady Altania, she was quickening over there when you said some things can be taught, can't be taught. They had to be caught. She was quickening. I know that's what they were. She was quickening right there.
Great show. You're right, apostolic all the way to the bone. She to the bone, to the bone. See, now why your wife picking me? I ain't said anything. I haven't said nothing. I haven't done anything.
Oh Lord.
I haven't said anything.
Well,
Lady T, come on now, you gotta let that go. That's been 2 years ago. You let that go. Let it go. It's 2023. Don't keep taking us back to the past. Okay, that happened. It's over with.
Nah.
You know, she's still mad at me because somebody called her rat. Ratchet.
Oh Lord, we finna have.
I,
Look, my baby is she righteous now. She's more righteous than ratchet now.
all I
We're a little hood and good. You know how it is, but we gonna have some fun on Sunday. We gonna lift up the name of the Lord.
yeah, man.
And some people get it
15
misconstrued.
strong minutes.
Yeah, doc. 15 strong minutes or what? Hold on. Let me. Y'all can't call in no more. We gotta talk real quick. Hold on. 15 strong minutes. 15 strong minutes. What you talking about?
The message, man, sermons. 15,
Oh
15,
Lord, have mercy.
15.
Trey, I think we need to talk out there.
Oh no, we ain't got. What do you mean? Got nothing to talk about?
We're gonna have to talk out there.
Didn't they tell you when the Lord stopped talking?
No.
You have to sit down.
Oh, there your wife. Ain't gotta say nothing.
Hey, baby. Hey. In public, you never take sides against the family.
Oh Lord.
When we get home tonight,
Dennis,
you watching The Godfather.
Dennis,
Never take sides against the family.
Dennis, you hit this man over here to my 15 minutes. Sunday school is a whole hour. If Sunday school a whole hour, I know this sermon. No, you're not. No, you're not.
See that? She said, yes, sir.
No,
The Godfather tonight.
Dennis gonna put 15. It was strong. 15 with his strong hand. No, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
We got a lot of fun.
Now he gonna preach his face off. I've got a feeling. Woo! Yeah, Sunday's gonna be a good day.
It's gonna be good.
But I'm excited, man. I think this weekend is gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
We are going to have some fun with the church family on Saturday. Restoration is invited. If y'all want to come through, man, Family and Friends Day, barbecue picnic. It starts at 10. We're ending. You know, black folk. You can't really put a time. You try to put a time, hoping that they stick with it. But it's really 10 until.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
So we invite you, man, to come out, man. Bring the church family, man. Let's have some fun.
Yeah.
I think this is what it's all about, man. Churches don't get the fellowship anymore.
We got to bring that back.
So we got to take advantage of every moment.
We got to bring that back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He said you don't have to be everlasting to be eternal. Dennis DeLoach, I need you to be quiet. Sister Ellison, what are you talking about? Loose them folk after 10 minutes or 15. I need you to see. Hold on, let me check.
I knew it was the people. Oh, yeah, who understood. 15 is good.
Because their name ain't on the roll at New
15 is good.
I know their name on the roll at New Home.
2-minute introduction.
You go for it if you want. Do what you want.
2-minute introduction.
Well, that's you. Okay.
And you know,
amen. Let me tell you.
About 13 minutes on the Bible.
I be prepared.
On the body. I said the Bible. On the body. The body of the sermon.
I don't care about the attention span of an adult. See, New Home ain't an average church full of average adults. So
They are a peculiar people. Peculiar people.
Doctor, you gonna look. Whatever your third point is gonna get elongated if you do it in 15 minutes. Come on there and throw some more scriptures at it. Well, you heard them, didn't you? But in Hebrew. He taught his sermon, but what he was saying was,
you do what the old preachers do.
What he was saying was, you know, the old preacher.
They come and
preach your sermon after you preached it. Look, you done tried to open the doors of the church and he want to go back and preach. Oh, Reverend.
They do that for 2 reasons.
Why was it, Reverend?
The first reason
number 1,
you ain't do good.
You ain't saying nothing.
And the second
reason number 2,
you weren't long enough.
You weren't long enough.
Too short. You was too short.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, there is a third reason.
What's the third reason?
You might have said it so good that they want to get a piece of it.
Now that is true. Now that does happen. Yeah, that does happen. They want to get a little taste of it. A little taste of that.
No, man. I'm excited, man. This Sunday's gonna be great. We want you to go worship somewhere.
Yeah, go to church.
Get up off your tutti frutti and give God some praise. Child of God.
I'm glad you didn't say what I thought you probably would have said.
Oh no, you talking about what would a rhyme?
Yeah, I'm glad.
No, this is straight church, but there's still a little trace. Oh Lord! All right, family, we're excited, and I believe this is gonna be one of the greatest weekends there is to be. Absolutely. I always look forward to the next days.
Yeah, man.
And because I look forward to the next days, I believe that's why I get the best out of the next days. If you change your mindset, I think you're going to get something greater.
Yeah, man.
In your hands, in your heart, and in your head. Yeah. Family, we got to go.
Yeah, we leaving, man. So to everybody who's listening, we just speak life over you, and we speak life into you. Live well, live well.
Look. Dennis said the third reason you ain't finna be better than me in my house. We gotta leave him now.
Yeah.
The clock on the wall says that's all.
See you later.
There you go. Alligator.
After a while.
Crocodile. Arrivederci. Sayonara. Goodbye. Talk to you later. See you later.
See y'all, man.
We out of here, family.
We'll see y'all next Friday.
Peace out.
When Sunday comes, get up, go to church.
Yeah. Family. And thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all so much for riding with us. We call y'all friend because you've been here the entire time.
Y'all been rocking with us.
We call y'all friend because you've been here the entire time.
Y'all been rocking with
And
us.
we pray y'all have a great weekend. Wherever you are, we pray that you're safe. We pray that you have some fun. This was the realest. I mean, the realest Kingdom Radio show on the planet. What is it, Trey?
You already know it's straight church.
No chaser.
I'm Pastor Trey.
Pastor Lee B. We out here, fam.
Peace.
Peace out.